What's up, Camp Troops, aka Command Squad? You already know who it is. It's me, Cameron Almighty, coming back to y'all with another YouTube video. You feel me? Y'all ain't ready. Y'all ain't with it. Y'all ain't with it. Y'all ain't with it. If you're new to my channel, go ahead and subscribe. Beat the button. Kick the subscribe button. Do whatever you gotta do. Drop down in the comment section below if you have any other videos that you like for me to do, whether it's a reaction video, whether it's lyric videos, I don't care what it is, whether it's a challenge video, I'm all open for it. In today's video, we'll be doing freshman advice for high school. I've been wanting to do this video for a while, but I feel like, why do it when I'm a freshman? I'm not a freshman no more. I'm not a sophomore no more. I'm not a junior no more. I'm not a senior no more. I'm Cameron Armani. So let's get right into this video. Tip number one. All right, so I'm gonna be real. Rule number one, tip number one, do not eat the school lunch. I'm gonna spell it out for you. D-O not eat the school lunch. It's nasty. If you don't eat the school lunch, you will lose weight. You will not lose it the right way, but you will lose weight. You will lose weight. Did that not click? You don't have to exercise. You don't have to be active. You can be lazy as you want. If you don't eat the school lunch, you will lose weight. You won't lose it the right way, but you will lose weight. You will die. You will literally die. You will starve all day. But it's worth it. It's worth it. Remember, do not eat the school lunch. Say it with me. Do not eat the school lunch. Right. Good job. Tip number two. Advice number two. Tip number two. Advice number two. Hey, no. But advice number two, choose classes that you're interested in. Say it with me. Choose classes that you're interested in. A lot of schools, my school, they have photography, they have fashion design, they have child development, they have human services. My school goes off a pathway, and I chose education. It is so boring. It is so boring. A lot of schools, you can't choose your classes and they choose it for you. But when they tell you, if you want to choose your classes, go change it right now. Go do it. Put that form in, get them classes changed. Pick a class that interests you. Again, say it with me. Pick a class that interests you. Right now, I'm on the pathway of principles. I don't even know what my pathway is. Like, it's so boring. And I have it for the next 4 years of my, well, pretty much I'm almost done with high school, but I have it my whole high school. It is so boring. I got child development. Who cares how a child grows? Any person in their right mind should know that. Like, pick a class that interests you so you will not be stuck with a class that you do not like, because it is so irritating and it's very hard, and I wish I would have chosen myself and not let the counselor choose for me. Once you start that class, you cannot change it. If you change it, you will mess up your credit. So pick a class that interests you. All right, so for tip number three, advice number three, I want to say take honors classes. A lot of classes call them extra credit classes or AP classes. Take those classes. When you're in high school, you can take a class that gives you high school credit, and you can also take a class that gives you college credit. Take those classes. For all y'all that have big dreams and big careers and I want to be a doctor, take honors classes, take AP classes, take pre-AP classes, because all those classes get your GPA higher. The higher the GPA, the easier it is to get accepted into a college. Me, so far, I've took one AP class, which gave me high school credit, so I'm ahead of my class with like 3 credits. But it's so much more work coming. It's so much more work, but if you know you work harder now, it's going to help you in your future. So take honors classes, take AP classes. It's so much more work, but it's worth it in the end. I have a lot of teachers recommending me for AP classes. I have not took them yet. I don't think I'm going to take them, but it's so much more worth it. Advice number 4, be your teacher's friend. I don't like none of my teachers. I had this one teacher, because you know in high school you're required to take 2 foreign language classes. Had to take Spanish 1, had to take Spanish 2. If you're your teacher's friend, it will be so easy. Spanish 1, now y'all know I can't speak a lick of Spanish. Spanish 1, I had a teacher, I'm not going to say her name, and I became her friend from day one. She let me grade all the tests. She let me do everything. I'm not going to give nobody a 0. Like, be real. That teacher was so real. Like, I became her friend, and she passed me with a straight 100. I can't speak a lick of Spanish to this day. And they may have harmed me because where I live, people are all bilingual. But I passed that class, which gave me high school credit. I passed that class, and it was just awesome. Like, I became friends with my teacher. I have this one teacher. I do not like this lady. She don't like me. She don't like my parents. My parents don't like her. Nobody likes her. She literally fails everybody. And if you go to my school and you're watching this, y'all know who I'm talking about. But if I became friends with her a little bit my sophomore year, and I passed that year, when I tell you I completely failed her class, and that was the main class that I needed to pass, when I became her friend at the end of the year, started passing out papers and helping her clean her room, she gave me all my credits that I needed for that class just for being her friend. So even if you don't like that teacher, be that teacher friend, because in the end, they'll help you when it comes to passing the class. Just pretty much be our teacher's friend, whether you like that teacher or not. I ain't say suck up to a teacher, because that's not me. But be that teacher's friend, because in the long run, that teacher will help out. Advice number 5, don't play with your grades. Okay, you may watch a lot of other videos and they say, oh, you can just fail your entire freshman year and still be on track. Yes, that is true. You can fail your entire freshman year and still be on track. But when it comes to senior year, you're going to have to take freshman classes to make up that credit. So you can play, but you got to make it up in the end. So you may not graduate on time. You may graduate in the fall when everybody else graduated in the summer. But you can, it's like a do and a don't. But on my behalf, don't play with your grades, because if you don't play with your grades, you won't have to make it up. There's no summer school. Everything is so much more easier. You get all your credit. You can go to summer school, yeah, but summer school is only going to give you like 3 credits. They're not going to give you the total 5 credits that you needed for that semester, like that complete year. So it's pretty much, don't play with your grades. Don't really play with your freshman year. Don't be late. Like, okay, people get tardy every now and then, but I'm going to give some more advice on attendance, but don't play with your grades, because it's pretty much, if you're going to make an A, like we go by 6 weeks, make them high grades every 6 weeks, because at the end of the semester, it helps with, you don't have to take so many tests, and pretty much, yeah, just don't play with your grades. That's all I really got to say, because I've never played with them. All right, now, advice number 6, attendance is key. You can't help if your mama wake up late and get you to school late. You can't help if you got to walk to school, if you got to catch the bus, if you got to ride a bike. You can't help that. You can't help if you, well, you can't help if you miss a school bus, but attendance is key. If you have perfect attendance at the end of the semester before you go on break, when it's time to take them finals, you will not have to take them finals because your attendance is perfect. Attendance is key. Attendance keep the state off your parents. Attendance gives you better recommendations for college. Attendance helps you out in school. Like, you won't miss anything. You won't be behind. Another thing, this is for all my late people. If you late, and if you go to school like I do, where we gotta, pretty much go through the metal detectors in the morning, phones in a bucket, earrings in a bucket. Let me stop saying this because it make my school sound bad. Pretty much, if you're gonna be late, and if you don't want to tardy, wait till second period to come in the building. I know a lot of people that do this. I've never been late. I've never skipped. I'm not that type of person. But if you're going to be late, wait till second period to come in the building if you cannot afford another tardy. Second period, after first period, the metal detectors are put up. Sit outside on the bench. When that bell rings to go to second period, walk straight through the door. You're not going to get a tardy because you're not considered late because you're not late to second period. Classes are just switching. So that's for the people who always late and the people who need to know how to get in and out of school without getting a tardy. But again, if you want to be like me, never skip. Just be on hand of your grades, because pretty much I can graduate as a junior, which I'm not going to share that with y'all. But you can. Anyways, just attendance is key. Just attendance is key, pretty much. Major key alert! Alright, cool. So tip number 7, be friends with anybody. This sounds so weird, but let me tell you why I said this. Say you in this one class, you got friends in this class. They like, oh, this class is overcrowded. The counselor want to switch your schedule. You like, I don't want my schedule switched, but the school like, we're going to switch your schedule whether you like it or not. You're going to have this same class, just a different period. Now you're in a class with a whole bunch of kids you don't know. That's why I say make friends with everybody, because you'll have a friend in each class. For instance, let me tell you what happened. I had this one class. Talk to my friends that sit at the table. We talk so much. We laugh. We play. We talk. We failed the class. Talk so much. I mean, eventually at the end of the year, I passed class because I'm not a dummy where I'm like, okay, I'm failing. No, I really care about my grades. All we did was play. So the teacher like, Cameron, let me change your seat. She changed my seat. Now I'm sitting at a table with a bunch of girls I don't even know. I'm just like, okay. But that was sophomore year. Freshman year, I was sitting at a table with a bunch of kids I didn't know. But I had another class with some of them kids, and I made friends with them. So that time, I went to the class that I didn't know them, I knew them. So I made friends with basically everybody. Not everybody in the school, but pretty much who I needed to be friends with. Like, I made friends. Another thing, make friends with smart kids. Make friends with dumb kids. Make friends with people who keep the airdrop on. If y'all all got the same work, y'all all taking the test, that one kid got an answer, keep your airdrop on your iPhone. If you got an Android, go to Gmail. Keep your airdrop on. Somebody gonna drop them answers. Somebody gonna get them answers. Do not turn your work in at the same time. Biology. I know a lot of freshmen take biology. If you take biology, look up the name of the worksheet exactly how it is. Google is going to give you the teacher PDF to all the answers. I don't know nothing about biology, but that's how I passed biology. Google has gave me everything I need. Pretty much Google is your best friend when it comes to work. Now, when I'm saying back to being friends with everybody, be friends with everybody, because you never know who you're going to need when it comes to work, when it comes to working with somebody in a project. You do not want to work in a group alone. Pretty much be friends with everybody, whether they're emo, whether they're gay, whether they're straight, whether they're quiet. Don't judge anybody. Be friends with everybody, because at the end of the day, y'all all gonna need each other, pretty much, when it comes to now, here's my favorite advice right here. Advice number 8, tip number 8, whatever you want to call it. Let's get it straight. Bars! Now, let me stop playing. Be yourself. Me, I'm not saying go in there dressing kitty, because, I mean, it is. I go to school wearing this shirt. I don't care. That's how much I am myself. A lot of people in school, okay, people make their group of friends. And pretty much by being yourself, if you want to run through hallways, run through the hallways. If you want to stand on the table, stand on the table. If you want to scream out of nowhere, scream out of nowhere. My laugh is ridiculously loud. I don't even know if I said that right. And I know a lot of people that hate my laugh. I do not. Ask me if I care. Ask me if I care. I don't. My laugh is loud. That makes people hate you, but I don't care, because I'm myself. If I don't want to match, I'm not going to match. If I want to match, I'm going to match. If I want to change shoes every hour, I'm going to change shoes every hour. If I want to go buy something from the vending machine every hour, I'm going to go buy something from the vending machine every hour. I'm being myself. For instance, I was the only one in my class that had a YouTube channel. I didn't tell nobody about it. After people started to find out about it, they're like, "You got a YouTube channel?" I'm like, "Yeah." They're like, "Can you show me how to make one? Can you show me how to become a gamer? Why don't you take photography class? Why don't you take digital design? Why don't you take web design?" They kept offering me stuff. There's more people that's gonna, like, there's people that's my friend right now that, well, I mean, there's people that I talk to right now that I've never even knew they went to my school, and they said they've been going there since I've been going there. And they talk to me about YouTube. They ask me a lot for YouTube. They come to me for advice for YouTube, and it's just me being myself. Now I have a lot of more people interested in YouTube or subscribe to my channel, just because I was myself. I was doing something that nobody else was doing. Now there's a lot of other kids in my school that have YouTube. I was walking down the hallway and somebody was like, "Hey, this girl got 15,000 views on YouTube." And I look, they're like, "Yeah, you." I'm like, "Hey," like, I'm not really a people person. And then they're like, "Hey, can you show me how to make a gaming channel, or can I buy your channel?" First of all, you're not gonna buy my channel, because none of this content is yours. Second of all, I mean, I can give you tips on YouTube. I don't have no problem with it, but I'm still trying to grow myself. But be yourself. If you're going to have colorful hair, like, I got some colorful hair. Yeah, I got colorful hair. If you're going to have colorful hair, have colorful hair. If you do, just be you. Like, at the end of the day, it doesn't matter, because by me just having a YouTube channel, I got a lot of people interested in what I was doing. And by being myself, they got interested in what I was doing and what they were doing. So I pretty much got a lot of people interested and just me doing me, pretty much. Alright, we're about to wrap this video up. But tip number 9, advice number 9, be involved. Me, I started out freshman year with basketball, and I quit like before we even had the first practice. Why? Because I'm lazy. I have chest problems, but I don't like running. I don't like doing anything that involves me getting sweaty. So I quit basketball. And you know what they did? They gave me PE the first hour of the day. So whether I wanted to be lazy, I still had to work, because they gave me PE. Like, I switched athletics so I can be lazy, and then they end up giving me PE the same hour, just different side of the gym. Still hurting myself. Anyways, be involved in school sports, volleyball games. Because what I didn't know, at the end of the year, we have like DSG hours. I don't even know what it means. We have to volunteer at school games and stuff like that. And I've never been to one, and I have 0. And it's almost time for me to graduate. And that's kind of hurting myself. So what I'm saying is be involved. If you're in sports, pretty much you can already make up those hours. Just be involved, because you're gonna be, who don't, I mean, I'm not a people person. Again, I don't care about being throughout the entire yearbook, but being involved, you'll be in the yearbook, you'll be more involved in the school. It looks great on college records, or whatever you want to call it. It can get you out of trouble by being an athletic student. Just pretty much be involved in the school, whether it's been, I'm involved in the school theater program, so that pretty much helps me get college credit and high school credit as well by being involved in the school theater program. I like to act a lot. I mean, I'm really shy and, again, not a people person, but acting is where the class is just fun. Like, I'm warmed up to the students. I get to be myself, and I get to learn scripts, and it helps me remember things. But pretty much be involved in things, whether it's theater, whether it's art, whether it's basketball, football, volleyball. Now, best believe, when you're a freshman, you're not going to make the team. So sophomore year is when I got involved into making the theater team. And so pretty much, you know, you're a rookie pretty much, but be involved, because in the long run, you can become a sophomore and they're going to be like, oh yeah, I seen you freshman year. I think you better this year. You on varsity. It's crazy. So I don't know if a sophomore can be on varsity. I don't know. But pretty much be involved in the all-school sports. And last tip for this video, tip number 10, advice number 10. Diaz. Oh! I learned something in Spanish after all. No, I think this is it. I don't know. Anyways, advice number 10, tip number 10, study for the finals. You can have all A's, all B's, all C's, whatever you want to call it. You can be passing your class all year. When it comes to the finals, you can go from a B to an F like this. You can miss 4 questions and go like this. I've never studied for my finals, but I've never failed my finals. Don't skip your finals if you don't have permission to skip them, because that can harm you as well. So pretty much study for your finals. Yeah, because they can hurt your grade. Like, you can go again from a B to an F, an A to a C. A final is like 50%, 75%, 45% of your grade. Depends on how your school do it. But the final is really it's a big deal when it comes to grades. So study for your finals. If you don't know how to study, I'm quite sure there's a video on YouTube, or I can show you a YouTube video on how to study, or how I study personally to make myself remember things. I can show you how to study by how I remember my scripts in theater class. So pretty much, and my memory sucks, so pretty much it helps. So study for your finals. Thank you guys for watching this video. Hope you enjoyed this video. Give this video a thumbs up. Kick that subscribe button, punch that subscribe button. Go ahead and share it with the family, share it with the gang, share it with your grandma. Drop down in the comment section below if you have any other videos that you'd like for me to redo. Whether it's a reaction video, whether it's a challenge video, whether it's an advice video. My social media, my Instagram, my Snapchat will be down in the description below. Thank you guys for watching this video, and I'm signing out. It's Cameron Armani.